How about now? Are you able to hear me now? Okay. Okay, perfect. How's the volume though? Like, am I really loud? Cause like, okay, to be completely fair, like I have the game volume really low, just normally, so that really doesn't matter to me at the moment. I'm just wanting to see if my audio is good or not. Okay, how would I? Well, it's already maxed out on my end. Like in OBS, like the mic is like already maxed out on my end. What if I just bring it closer like this? Is that better? Oh, also, Ton, are you able to hear the other person in the call? No? Well, okay, fair. Okay. So, now how do I output your voice? Really? Uh, okay, let me see. I only see two here. I actually only see two here. How do I output another audio source? Okay, so I'm doing the giant plus symbol and then uh audio output capture? Okay, I got it. Okay. Okay. Okay, Frex, speak. All right. Do you hear yourself burp on the other end? Now I have three audio sources. That's good. But now I just want to know, like,
Yeah, I heard myself.
okay, perfect.
That's how long it took. That's how big the delay is, by the way.
Oh, how do I fix that delay?
Low latency mode.
Uh,
You also
okay.
could just live with it.
I'm probably just gonna live with it. This is like the first stream anyway, so I'm like, hey, might as well. I mean, okay, look, we're just gonna go and like kill the dead air for a bit while we wait for Lee. Um, okay, if you can hear you, Ton, do you hear him? Frax, say something.
You say to say something, but I say to say nothing.
Okay, perfect. She can hear you. Okay, this is good. Yeah, so now, okay, now is to really just wait until like Lee gets on, if he ever gets on. Like he responded with a yeah, but like that was like an hour ago. I mean, I could always just like
You
fuck.
can lower the Discord audio. Like, how are they? Your mic audio and the Discord audio in comparison?
They're both at maxed.
You can lower the Discord audio to like 95%, maybe 92.
How about this then? Because I already said it. I already said it to be a bit lower. Is that better?
All right, I'm supposed to actually.
I was waiting for something there.
Waiting for something to happen, and words and wisdom and power and burning the birds. I know you can see then this world cannot be any more than I need it to be. And that, I guess, rhymed. Who cares? Now to
Um,
wait like 20 seconds for it to actually play back.
yeah, yeah. That is a thing. Okay, that's good. That's good, Ton. All right. Um, do I still need to put it lower for X?
That's fine.
That's fine. Okay, perfect. All right. Now it's time to just still kill time. Yeah. Look, even though like I did say I streamed a while back, did I to you, right?
I am not certain.
Um, yeah, okay, well, I did stream a while back. Though it was only via console. So all this is basically new to me, I would say. Oh wait, I need to go give another friend up for friend a link too. Oh geez, my friend. Okay, my friend actually just messaged me telling me that he's fallen into the VTuber rabbit hole. It's begun for him. Oh dear. Hmm. You know, I could always just I could stay on the screen like for a while, but maybe I'll just actually just get into the game first. I need to see if everything displays correctly in game.
Do you know any Kodama songs?
Kodama songs? I
Kodama, Kodama,
I don't
Kodama,
know what
going on the
I
high road. Kodama, pray for me. Kodama, look for
I
me. Kodama, find
honestly
me and I'll
don't
give you a present.
I
Yeah.
I have no clue where you got that from or what
I
you bashed.
literally just made it up.
Okay, yeah, it was either that or you bastardized it from something else. But I'm glad my first thought was correct. But also, there are no Kodama song, at least as far as I
Well,
know.
now there is one.
Yeah, yeah, you should.
I forget it immediately, but it exists now. It's in
Oh
the recording.
my goodness, my
Have
goodness.
fun remixing it,
I
Nightcore
look,
freaks of nature.
call me a freaking Nightcore freak. I see. Look, I've had that. I've had a Nightcore phase at some point. Yes, but I don't think I'm like.
Oh, so you're that kind of character, huh? You think everything's a slight against your personality, huh?
Absolutely.
How
Everything
would
is
I
slight
call
against my
you
person.
a Nightcore freak? I don't even know what kind of songs you like.
Look, let me tell you, like there I know the classics. The classics, Angel with
The
a shotgun,
classics.
Angel with a
The
shotgun.
classics of Nightcore.
There are classics of Nightcore. Okay, Ton, back me up here. You've listened to Nightcore before. There are classics in Nightcore. Like we got Angel with a shotgun. We got what's it called Angel of Darkness. That was one too. That was like remixed from that one song paired with That one Tomb Raider game nobody liked. Um, let's see what else. Ah, there was um MTC. MTC. You know MTC? Like I named like 3 classics right there. Those are all good. Why is there a black square on the top right? Oh no. Also David, I wouldn't count myself as one yet. I'm just trying it out because hey, it's another incentive for me to like, hey, I mean, I want to stream again. Let me do this little extra thing, just incentivize me to say, hey, look, I tried it. I tried it out. Oh, you don't know MTC? Let's see. What is it called on like YouTube? Cause I have it saved. Come on, where is it? Hey, Frex, you should take this time to also listen to MTC.
What? I'm watching another stream.
Oh wait, you're still watching. My bad. I keep forgetting that. But
They've gotten to a part of the game that they'd never seen before, so I'm kind of paying attention.
Doug, look, I don't see. I don't know what you're watching right now because, well, I'm focusing on
I'm
this.
watching my friends over there in that location. They're
Oh,
playing some Inscription.
oh boy. But yeah, the just David, look up MTC S3RL. That is a classic. That is a classic Nightcore song, along with Angel with a Shotgun Nightcore and Angel of Darkness Nightcore. And no, the classics. That's as far as the classics go when it comes to having Angel in their name. Okay, Ton, fair enough. Okay, I know I had a big Nightcore phase, like when I was like what in middle school. Also, I need to figure out why there's just this black square like at the top right of like my screen. I have no clue why it's there. Like, how do I get rid of that? Okay, yeah, I know that, but like, how do I get rid of that black square? Like, you guys can see that, right? It's gone now? What? Hold on. Okay, let me see. Well, it's gone on my capture, but like in OBS, it's there for me. Hmm. Yeah. Like, why is it there? Oh no. Uh. Damn. All right. That's probably something I have to figure out. Like, now it's back. Yeah. See. And so that black square is like it is only up um when the in regards to the map, but I'm not sure why though. Like if there's something with the game that like I can just change in order to like, make sure the map actually displays. Display take, that's not it. We're doing this trial by fire. I need to figure out how to do this. Go down bazaar, add, no, that's not, this does nothing. Screen brightness, okay, that does nothing either. Huh. That is so weird. It's just a black square there. Hmm. Yeah, it's just a black square. Yeah, the black square is supposed to be the map. Though there is The map is supposed to be this little, like, faded, like, circle. It's like a bubble, but, like, for some reason it just shows up as, like, a black square during streaming. I have no clue why that is. I'm gonna try to see, like, if anybody else ran into this problem. Let's see. Hmm. Black screen error. Let's see. Hmm. Huh. I... Okay, this is a problem. Okay, to be perfectly honest, if I can't fix it, then it is what it is. Like, it is what it is. Like, I'm not really like a tech kind of person. It could be a Neo 2 specific problem. Oh well. I mean, I would like for it to be much smaller, but I just gotta live with it for now. I'll probably find a way to like fix it afterward, like off stream. Well, emphasis on try. I'm not sure if I have the technical know-how in order to actually like fix it. Cause you might be right. It could be just me a Neo 2 specific problem. But in the case that it's not, then I really gotta up my streamer foo or something. Yeah, of course. I'll let you know. I'll let you know, David. At the very least, like, how's the uh, how's the stream quality look on your end? Yes, this is on PC. But yeah, how does the stream quality look on your end? Cause I can't tell if the stream looks good or not on my end, because I have so much shit going on my end. Stream quality. Okay, well, at the very least, I can sort of tell stream quality doesn't look that great. But hey, I'm not expecting greatness out of it. That's fine, it's fine. Oh well. Where is Lee? Okay, if it hits like 8:30, then I'm just gonna basically chalk it up to... Oh, really? Decent on phone, 1080p 60. Really? That's surprising. I thought my stream quality would be not great. Because I'm doing all this over Wi-Fi. Like, legit.
Wi-Fi's good.
I wish I could be in an area with better Wi-Fi, though, not gonna lie. But I'm not in that great place. In that great of a place, so... Perfect. Well, if it looks good on phone, hospital Wi-Fi is also not as good as home Wi-Fi. Okay, yeah, that's fair enough. But yeah, if it looks good on phone, then that's completely okay. I guess in the meantime, what I'll do is that I'll probably play another, like, save file while I wait for, like, my friend. No, okay, I don't want to exit to... Okay, don't do that. Okay, don't do that either. I need to exit to, like, the map screen. Streamer brain kicking in. Okay, actually, streamer tunnel vision. You'd have to lower it down to get it smooth on your end. Okay, yeah, okay, that's what I was starting to expect. Yeah, okay. That's fair. That is fair. Also, if I end up yawning, my bad. I am kind of like... I'm a bit tired at the moment, but this is something that I told myself I wanted to do for like the longest time again, and I just... Even though today I did it, I wasn't really in the best of spirits to hit start. I just said, you know what, gotta force myself to do it. So I forced myself, and now I'm here. And now I'm here waiting. Let's see. Let me go to another save file. Okay, I need to see if the other save file is even there. Because, for all I know, the other save file could just not be there. If it ain't there, then, damn. That sucks. That really... Oh, nope. Nope, I don't like that noise. Okay. Where is chat? There we go. Alright. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so I still got my other save file, which is good. Oh yeah, you're here. See, David, I get those moments where I just like hiccup for like no reason. It sucks. It really does. No pain, just annoying hiccups. Yeah, I sometimes like get those too, just randomly. Though, okay, I shouldn't say randomly. They usually follow after like a meal or something. Like, not like directly after it, but close enough, you know? You've been up since 3. Yeah, Ton. I I wish I could say I relate to that, but recently I've actually been waking up at like later times, but I will say that I've felt that before. uh Man. How are you still awake, Ton? Like I know it's only like what, to 10:47 Eastern. I mean, that still counts as early for some people, but still. Is peanut butter a home remedy? I see you saying that peanut butter like is peanut butter a home remedy for that? For hiccups? I mean, I can't. I mean, obviously I can't try it. Ton already knows why I can't do the peanut butter method. I would like to try the peanut butter method, but hey, that's just not in the books apparently. um, Pure willpower. I see. Okay, pure willpower. Okay, I'm just gonna do it this way. Just gonna do like a random mission right now then. Eh. Yeah, we'll do this one. Oh yeah, David. I hope that recovery after surgery is going well for you. Like I know I already told you that like a day ago, but I hope it's like proceeding swimmingly. Now, to be honest, like, just a side note, like, playing this game, like, I played this game, like, for so much already that, truthfully, anything that I wanted to comment on in terms of, like, playing this game, I honestly probably, like, don't really, like, care enough to say. Like, I've been through this, like, so many times that I'm just like, what's more to say? I probably had more to say if it was just, like, my first time playing. But this is just, like, run-of-the-mill for me. This is why I wanted to play this game with, like, friends. Let me see. Yeah. Like, legit, I could probably do this, like, I could probably do this stage just, like, not even paying attention mainly, like, to me playing. And no, that's not a boast, that's just literally how it is. And it doesn't help with the fact that this game reuses a lot of stages. I mean, you gotta cut corners when you can. I understand that. Just as long as you're making the overall game experience better. But yeah, if it isn't any more obvious, I'm just doing this to stall for time. No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine, David. Wait. Though what I will say though about like myself like playing is that I do still suffer from I just press buttons syndrome. Yeah, just hanging out basically. Now, truthfully, like one of the reasons I just wanted to start streaming again. If I can be perfectly honest, I don't know. I just want more opportunities to like just detox after work. Oh, Dragon Age. Can I? If being perfectly honest, Ton, I'm not. I don't think so. I'm not really the biggest Dragon Age fan. It hasn't. It just doesn't hit with me. Yeah, that's the thing about Dragon Age that just doesn't like that just doesn't like jive with me is just that I think I'm just not really too keen on that like kind of genre of like game anymore. I mean that's just how it is. I mean I'm not saying like I'm not saying that Dragon Age is not a great series. It is. It's just not for me anymore. I did play like Dragon Age Origins like way back in the day, but I think that's as far as I got with it. I can barely even remember the characters. Like dang, how long ago was that? I have no clue. But it's tough to have you play it at just 1080p on 4K without mod. See, that could be like a way for me to get into Dragon Age, like get it on PC and mod the shit out of it. I don't know. Things just open up again if you just add modding into the mix. Dragon Age Origins specifically. Yeah, nah. Yeah, I think that's what I was like thinking of too. Like me, I would totally be into like I would totally probably consider getting into Dragon Age through Origins with modding. Nah, Ton, I already know you're not gonna judge me for not liking like some things you like. I mean, that's just the way it is sometimes. But you know what? It's okay because we can all give each other like shit for it regardless. Cause that's what friends do, right?
What?
I mean, I don't know. We just have you ever just like shit on something that your friend like not in a really mean way, but just like make like snide remarks and then like them doing those back to you, and then it's like mutual chiding. I think that's what it's called, right? I don't know. I just have like a weird way to think about things. By the time you're done modding, you don't feel like playing. Yeah, see, that's the thing with modding. It's like you have all these ideas of what to like put into the game. Like you see all these cool mods that you just want to like put in there, but then when you get down to it, it's like you play it for like what, an hour, and then you just like shelve it for a bit. One of my fears is that I'll do that with like Dark Souls if I ever get that for PC. Currently, I'm waiting to get Dark Souls like 3 for like PC cuz there are two mods in Dark Souls 3 that I definitely do want to play. And I think I have them bookmarked actually. Let me see. They are So the mods are Cinders and the Convergence. Like, I want to play both of those mods when like Dark Souls 3 like goes on sale on Steam, which probably won't happen until Black Friday. But Black Friday week, that's probably when Dark Souls 3 will probably go on sale. Then I'll get it, and I'll probably stream that too. Like, oh yeah, okay. You know what? This reminds me. Like I was talking about something before we got into like the Dragon Age and modding part. Oh, also, side note to that side note. Yes, David, you have become part of the problem again. You bought Skyrim again. You only buy Skyrim once, David. You only buy Skyrim once. You don't feed into like Todd Howard's like Skyrim machine. Like, man, I know I bought Skyrim before, and that was like the first release of it, and I didn't need to do it again. I didn't feel like I needed to do it again. The only time ever do it again is probably like on PC when it comes to mods. I know a lot of mods for like Skyrim that I could just like shove in there to essentially just completely change the way Skyrim plays and looks, just for the hilarity of it. I've seen those videos on like YouTube where somebody just tries to shove as many mods as they can into like Skyrim, and then it just ends up being like the equivalent of I don't know if you've seen this like short video where like you just it's somebody who modded like whatever kind of FPS, but it has like the UI of one game. They're fighting against like a boss in Dark Souls, and then they have like a BFG or something, and they're fighting in the middle of the starting area in Super Mario 64. Like I'm trying to describe the video, but it's essentially that. You turn Skyrim into that. And it is extraordinarily jarring. It is extraordinarily jarring. I don't know. Just trying that once is just like, yeah, I kind of want to. I kind of want to. Seen that video come up on your YouTube feed. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about then. Like, it's hilarious. Oh, you got it via Game Pass. Okay. Still, though, that is the third time you got Skyrim, though, David. I'm just saying that is the third time you got Skyrim. Okay. Uh, nope. I forgot how to play this weapon. I forgot how to play this game, I guess. Okay, I remember how to play this game a little bit. Oh, that reminds me. I don't think I even have Game Pass myself. I don't know. I never really found myself incentivized to get Game Pass. I know how good of a deal it is. It just... Maybe I just don't play enough games anymore. Oh, big yawn. Big yawn, big yawn. Ton, you're part of the problem too, I see. I see you're part of the problem too. Oh dear. Jeez, you both. Big yawn. Big yawn, big yawn. Come on. Am I the only one that actually, like, has bought Skyrim only once? It's worth it for the first part releases on Xbox and PC. Yeah, okay. I mean, you're right. I mean, you're probably right about that. I don't think I just paid enough attention to it. That's probably why my knowledge of Game Pass is so, like, limited. I think one of the... actually, the only reason I used Game Pass in the past was to get extra rewards in Phantasy Star Online 2. There you go. That's the only reason why I used the Game Pass before in the past. Not for any other reason, just that. Yeah. Am I proud of that? I don't know. I'm kind of like neutral on it. I don't play Phantasy Star Online 2 anymore. But the time I had with the vanilla game before New Genesis was great. It was actually great. Just playing with
It's
friends.
special in your heart.
What did you say, Frix?
It's special in your heart.
Yeah, it is actually special. I mean, it belongs to like
Never
one of my
forget
favorite.
all of those waifus you crafted.
I craft waifus. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, you're talking about weaponoids? Okay, I do. Okay, well, I mean, you're probably right about the weaponoids. Yeah, but other than that, I mean, who uses crafting in that game? You sure about Let It Die 2? Let It Die? What is Let It Die? Let It Die. Let It Die. No, wait. I think I know what this one is. Let It Die. That's the Suda 51 game, right? Yep, that is the Suda 51 game. The Suda 51 roguelike. I remember playing that. Yeah. I I did not know there was actually going to be a Let It Die 2, so thanks for telling me. I'm going to put that on my radar. It's probably going to be free to play though, and be now being wary of how free to play do. I'm going to be cautiously observant of it. I'm just going to be cautiously observant of it. Yeah, we did play it together. But that was a long time ago. Man, that was a long time ago. That was back when I was like streaming on like PS4. Jeez.
Wow, that was like last week.
What do you mean? Oh wait, for you? Or wait, are you saying for you or for me? See, I get thrown off really easily. I'm just saying, I get thrown off really easily. Yeah, I was free to play in the past. I'm just saying, like, Let It Die 2 is probably going to be like free to play also, unless they change their stance on that. Which is, in my opinion, if they change their stance on the free to play, that's good. Because to be honest, I wasn't really too big on the monetization of the game. From what I remember, I wasn't really too like big on it. I did like the game's style though. I did like the game's style. Also, how it did like the roguelike element was sort of neat from what I barely remember of it. You had like I think several characters that you actually played as that were like I guess pseudo like randomly generated, and each one had their own like class or specification, but like if one died you could send like another one like after it and so on. I mean, I I guess that's neat. Each character is different, but they count as lives. The only problem though is that I think one of my wishes for that game back then that I thought it was gonna have was actually like legit like PvP. But the kind of PvP they had in that game was just, hey, a person died on this floor. Now uh their zombie form or whatever it's called is just haunting the floor and as an NPC, and then you go kill it, and I'm like, that's kind of lame. I kind of want actual people to like invade my world and then just go like, hey man, I'm just gonna fuck your day up, and I'm like, yes, give me that. It did have PvP. They would rate. Oh, they okay. I guess. Well, yes. There is that, but remember, Ton, when you raid someone's base, you're not fighting directly against them. Like you're fighting against all their like characters basically. Like there wasn't direct PvP. Yeah, there wasn't like direct PvP. That's what I was talking about. There was player versus player elements, but as for direct PvP, I don't remember it having any of that. And I even looked it up too at the time. It's like I got confused of whether it had direct PvP or not. And like I just remember myself being like a bit disappointed cuz that game would have been great for like PvP. But I mean, with what they've had in there, I mean, it was fine. At the end of the day, it was fine. I still didn't get far enough in it. I think what ended up happening was that I ended up like getting kind of okay. This is how it was back then, but I think what prevented me from playing was that I got kind of freaked out by later stages in the game. So I just stopped playing. Yeah. Yeah, I ain't too proud of that, but I think that's just how it is. I wasn't really too like I got scared. There you go. I said it. Okay, yeah, no, I get that, Ton. I get that. Like, I understand the like that kind of PvP being like pretty good for someone like you. I don't know. For me though, like I come from like um Dark Souls kind of PvP, and that was basically my jam. Yeah, Dark Souls PvP was my jam. And that kind of interaction with like players, that's just like the thing that I really liked. What's this guy's name? Okay. Okay, as soon as it hits like 8:30, I'm going to assume that Lee is going to bed instead. That's what I'm going to assume. Well, I mean, the thing about Dark Souls, Ton, is that you can play Dark Souls offline. I mean, you don't have to like use the online elements at all. It does have the option to play offline. And it's nice it has that option. Cause hey, even though I think that like the player versus player aspects in like a Souls game are like one of its main like selling points, it's not necessarily the case with everyone, and that's fine. Ooh. But oh yeah, speaking of Souls games, um, so one of the things that kind of influenced me to get back into this was Elden Ring. And my intent for coming back to just like streaming and stuff like that was simply cuz I just wanted to be part of that like streaming atmosphere for when Elden Ring drops. I just wanted to be part of that atmosphere. And I think like Souls games have been like a good chunk of like my like memories when it comes to like recent years of gaming. And I kind of just want to like share in that. I just basically reiterated myself there. Um, what I was trying to lead this into was that what I want to do before February is to just play Souls games essentially. Play Souls games. I'll probably stream them too. Anxiety uh hopefully anxiety doesn't like prevent me from just like streaming again. Cuz I know the thing that made me stop streaming before was just basically discouragement. I'm just trying to keep like a realistic like attitude about this cuz it's like, hey, I'm just one dude like in like the sea of like sorry, big yawn. In the sea of like thousands of like uh streamers. I just got to keep myself realistic about that and knowing that if I still do this because I just like it, then shoot, I think I can like stick with this for like a longer while. Cuz I think the last time my last stint with like streaming, it lasted for like a couple months. Okay, well, maybe not a couple of months. I think it lasted for like 8 months, I believe. It wasn't really super long. Cause like legit in the streaming sphere, like 8 months is like nothing. There have been some people who have been streaming for like way longer than that. Like what? Years and haven't even like broke like 100 viewers per stream. I mean, that's just the reality of things. And hopefully, like, I don't know why I reset right there. But yeah, hopefully, like, I just keep that in mind and, like, realizing that, hey, if those are the odds and I still, like, want to do this because I just find it fun, then I'll just do it. And not necessarily keeping up with, like, the whole, like, VTubing part of it. Even though I'm really big into like VTubers right now, and probably will be for a while. Hey, if it doesn't turn out to be like the thing that just my stream is like gonna have, then that's just fine. I've still got other things to try out. Discouragement is gonna happen. I streamed to nobody that one time you popped in. Wasn't even working for an hour. Yeah, streaming is a tough gig. Yeah, streaming is a super like is a super tough gig. I mean, especially when you start to pop off, because when you start to pop off, that's when like, in my opinion, from what I've seen, it just starts to like get harder. Cause then, like, knowing that you popped off, if you get that lucky, then you would have to essentially like put more time and effort into finding ways to maintain um that audience. And truth be told, for as many people that don't make it like streaming, there are a lot of people who um get lucky and get that boost in viewership only to like fall back because they really like were not prepared or didn't really have a plan to find out how to retain that viewership. And some just like fall back to the wayside again, and that's just legit just the swing of things too. The people at the top, those are such like a small percentage of like people that it's like insane. Like like if you just go by the numbers, it's insane. Just like what small percentage of people that there are at like the top of like streaming and content creation. It may seem like a lot, just like from looking at it from like a casual like perspective, but really now there are so many people that are just like in out in the streaming sphere that, well, the odds really are super stacked. So just don't go into it like, as long as I think to not go into it like expecting like the world, I think I'll be fine this time. Ow, I died. Okay. People who do make it big apparently do sleep streams. Okay, look. Sleep streams are an interesting thing to try. Though I think I think if I ever wanted to do like a sleep stream, I would basically like I think I'd have to webcam it, you know? I mean, I can't use a VTuber model for it. I could easily cheat while doing that. I'm not gonna cheat. Oh, by the way, side note, guys, if you oh yeah, check make sure to check my channel and like its associated links, cuz since I'm coming back into this, I decided to just make like an entirely new channel. And so I mean, for you guys who watched me before, like I'm even streaming on like a new platform, so it's like, hey, probably a good idea just to follow what else I made that's new. I know I made a new like Twitter account as well, so there's that. Though if you do follow that Twitter account, I mean, it's probably going to be the same as like my normal like Twitter account anyway. I follow the same people. I'm just I'm it's just I guess at this point it's just different for like just for the sake of it. Cool. Thank you. Perfect. Now hopefully like that bell rings often for you, cuz like I said, I may be talking all this spiel, but it's not a guarantee like of it's not an indicator of how long I'm actually going to be sticking by this. I would like to be sticking by this for a bit. But we'll see. We'll see. I want to stick by doing this like until like sometime after Elden Ring comes out, cuz that's the main game I want to like experience while doing this, you know. Just Elden Ring. I mean, that's the reason like why I wanted to take like a vacation too, cuz I thought I was going to get into the Elden Ring like network test, but it looks like, well, that didn't work. Yep, I didn't even get like a rejection notice from Bamco saying, "Hey, thank you for showing interest. You were not chosen." I'm like, "Man, I didn't even get that from you." Heh. I usually drop everything and watch their content when they do post. Ah, I see. Oh, you only tweet about how One Piece hits different. Yeah, I figured. You're big into One Piece at the moment. Uh, Man, I can't wait, like, until Elden Ring comes out. Like, I still... Okay. I spoiled myself a little bit more on it, but just enough to confirm, like... Just to confirm my possible, like, suspicions of it. And that's enough for me. Now, the only thing is, in the meantime, is just waiting. Just waiting until it comes out. And I'm not a patient person. Man, I am not a patient person. I just can't wait for that thing for that game to come out. Jeez. This is agonizing for me. Cause man. I really want to say more on it, but I can't. Famco did you harder than Stanford did. Yeah. Actually, I didn't know that. Like, I actually didn't know that. I don't think you ever told me about that, like, Stanford thing, David. But yeah. Sorry about that. Sorry that that happened, too. Okay. So I'm gonna be completely real. I'm gonna give myself, like, until 9 o'clock. If Lee doesn't come by 9 o'clock, then, well, I'm just gonna end the stream there. This is only a test stream, too. I know, like, on your guys' end, that, the top right is probably still, like, a black square. I mean, I'm probably gonna spend, like, the rest of the night trying to fix that, and if I don't, hey, that's fine. Next time I stream, it might not be Nioh 2, but that depends on... That really does depend on the availability of the other guys, because I usually play this with 2 other guys now. But it feels like... It sounds like it's been put on hold indefinitely for the time being, until, like, things start to calm down. But in the meantime, I have other games to play. I mean, shoot. I could just do, like, the VTuber Classic and play Apex Legends. Oh boy, Apep. The legend. Ah, man. I mean, look. Aside from that, like, Apex is not really that bad of a game. It'll take some getting used to, though. I don't think I have the FPS skill set for that, but I am willing to try. But other than, like, Apex, I got, like, Splitgate. I think I also got, like, Let me check my Steam library at the moment. Give me a sec. Let's see, Splitgate, Nioh 2, yep, that's what I'm playing right now. I got Madness Project Nexus. I could, like, play that on stream, too. Got Daemon X Machina, yep, got that. Got Vindictus, good stuff there. Neverwinter, okay, I don't know about Neverwinter. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl, if I can get, like... If I can actually get matches in Nikki All-Stars, I would totally, like, be playing that on stream. I know I can probably get a good, like, probably hour and a half out of that. Not too long of a stream, but hey, it'll work. But yeah, I have choices. Shoot, if all else fails, like, I know, like, for, like, a long haul game, I can just pop in Monster Hunter World. That'll be a good one. I got choices. You like Apex? You never played, but it's there. Okay. Yeah. Hey, honestly, if you like Apex, we could probably just duo Apex if you want. there's an incentive to play again, right? I mean, things are more fun with friends. Oh, what'd you say before? Got a rejection email in when I was in the car, Stanford. I applied half alive with stomach flu and waiting on teacher recommendations literally last minute. Ah, I see, I see. Dang. Dang, that sounds rough. Oh, and just so you guys know, I don't even know if I'm even going to, like, finish... finish the stage by, like, by 9. Okay, I probably will. But, yeah. I'm really only playing this stage just to, like, additionally kill time. Oh, yeah, actually, you know what? I just had a random thought, too. Well, not a random thought. I was going to talk about this at some point. Um, I need to figure out how to create, like, a schedule. I need to really figure out how to create, like, a good-looking, like, schedule. Because, I don't know, I could do, like, just, like, random streams from, like, here and there. But, at some point for, like, maybe, like, a week or two, I want to try to at least have, like, a schedule so I can at least be, like, at least practice being consistent. You'll probably stick with console for the crossplay. Okay, fair enough. That's fine. I mean, that's fine, honestly. Hopefully I can okay, actually, if I do that, then does the game have... Oh no, the game probably does have, like, an in-game, like, voice chat function. So yeah, we can actually, like, voice chat over it too while I stream, honestly. Should sound like fun. You still got a schedule up on your Twitch. Took you 3 weeks to abandon it. Ah, okay. I don't even think I even had a schedule on my Twitch. Shoot. Yeah, I don't even think I had that. Now that I think about it. Yeah, I didn't even have a schedule like on my Twitch even back then. I think that okay. So the thing about schedules is that the thing about schedules is that I feel like I gotta go and make my schedule look good. Like, I need to do some, like, some magic in, like, Photoshop or something. Ah, man. But I know I don't have to go in that hard when it comes to, like, doing stuff like this. Ow. I know I don't have to go in that hard. No, it's fine. Like, it's fine if you're dominating chat. It's fine if, like, there's a lot of chat going on. I prefer it because, to be fair, like, me talking on the fly, it's kind of difficult for me. I have that thing about speaking and just random chatter where it's like I need to find a way to convince myself that what I'm thinking about talking about is actually worth talking about. Cause in terms of streaming, hey, just go. You pretty much like um it's pretty much like a skill to just constantly like keep talking and diatribing and stuff like that for like entertainment purposes and also to clear up dead air. Like, I want to get better at doing that, and I think the thing that prevents me from doing that is me thinking that probably this is an even interesting topic to like talk about. I gotta really like convince myself to just say, hey, maybe it isn't, but just do it anyway, you know? You personally can easily commit to once a week. I'm okay, see, for me, like the once a week thing, I think I want to try to actually like stream for like more days than that. I want to try for at least 3 days a week. 3 days. Or if 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 my mind permits me, as much as I can. once a once a day maybe at like at uh ideally, but we'll see. I mean, th- throughout all of this, um I still gotta remind myself that don't go so hard in something. Don't make this a grind. Like, don't make it a grind. Basically, is what I need to tell myself. Because once I start to make it a grind, then it probably will end up just being harder for me to do down the line. I'm just probably, at first, just gonna just do this just by gut feeling. Being like, hey, do I want to stream today? Probably. Let's stream. Or do I not want to stream today? Alright, probably not, so I'm just not going to. I still have to, like, at least put some effort in, but I'm not gonna go so hard into it. Like, cause I know how much, like, especially in like the VTuber community, because this is especially apparent because of like recency, but a lot of VTubers, they're a lot of new up and coming ones, they expect the world within their first year of streaming. They expect like some sort of like significant growth, and that just very, very rarely happens. If you get lucky, it'll happen. And even if you do get lucky, it might not be, it probably won't be to the extent of like how the other like big VTubers just like got their following. You basically gotta take what you can get. And for some, they probably won't even get until like, shoot, man, like probably some might not even like get anywhere, and that's just like the reality of the situation. So just I just gotta keep that in mind for myself, you know. Streamers tend to have no filter really, which is why I guess why makes them talkative. My problem is that I'm mostly silent when I game. Yeah, see, that's my problem too. I'm mostly silent when I game too. Like, I'm mostly silent when I game. It's just that, man, I gotta learn to like be more talkative. And I think one of the like situations where I'm even more silent than I usually am when gaming is when I get frustrated. Because when I get frustrated, it's like an unnerving kind of silence, and I don't like that. So one of the things that I need to like temper while doing this too is just my what's it called? Tempering my frustration, really. And I typically don't get frustrated when I'm playing with like friends. Like, cause honestly, like that just like is the least frustrating thing for me. But if I'm just playing by myself, ah man, if I'm playing by myself, it's just really easy for me to get frustrated. It is so easy for me to get frustrated. Even to games that like probably shouldn't be frustrating. if I just do one slip up, it just sticks with me. Unless and then then if I'm with friends, like I can just mess up like so many times and then like I just don't care. Like I literally don't care. Cuz it's just having fun. So why am I not able to have fun with friends? That's the weird part. No. Like why am I able to not have fun when I'm not with friends? I'm like, wait, there's something wrong here. Like I'm not even like that kind of extrovert, you know? I don't know if even that even has to do with it. It's just this thing about me, you know? But yeah, that was a bit rambly and I completely forgot my original point. Like legit already I'm already starting to get like how easy it is for like streamers to just forget what they're talking about. It's so easy.
What were you talking about?
Exactly. Like exactly my point. Well,
I know what I was talking about.
yes, because what were you first what were you talking about?
Nothing.
Exactly.
But tush.
Oh, jeez. Oh yeah, and also doing commentary in fights like these. That's that's another thing I would work on too.
Stab his booty. Stab him in the booty. Fire damage. Stab. Water damage. Poke, poke.
Oh yeah, well water damage, you're right. Come on.
Actually,
Yeah, see?
I don't know how this.
Well,
Other
he's
than
made of
stabbing.
fire.
Yeah. Pokey, pokey.
Woo!
Okay, counter.
Oh yeah. Perfect. See, not that bad. Not that bad. Yeah, and like I said, I did beat the stage before like 9 o'clock. But as for the meantime, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do until 9 then? I could always just end the stream now, but I'm just gonna go until 9. So, Frex, how was your friend's stream?
It's still going.
Oh, what are they playing?
The inscription. They just got to Act 2.
Whoa!
Wow.
Amazing. Amazing. Have you told me about the inscription before?
What?
Have you told me about the inscription before?
Yeah.
Okay. I had a feeling you did, but I'm just trying to confirm to make sure. Man, what the hell do I do in the meantime now? Let's see. Let's do this. No, wait, no, not that. Well, I quit out the game. Let me go bring it back up. I always keep messing that up. I always keep messing that up. Even... oh well. What can you do? What can you do? Yes, Koei Tecmo Games. Yes, I get you. I get you.
Correct.
All right, let's go back to the other. Let's go back to their save. I'm gonna try to see if there is a a side mission that I haven't done yet. I mean, there is this. I just did that one. Another big yawn. All right. Oh, another thing I wanted to touch on too. I know before, um, there was a time before where I used to stream for a really long time. I think my longest stream before was like 8 hours.
Wow, it's such a long time.
Yeah, I mean for me it was a long time. I know a lot of people can. I mean for a lot of people can. They could probably stream for much longer, but for me, my longest stream was like 8 hours, and that was one of the last streams I did before I got like burnt out and discouraged. So I'm like, I'm trying to I'm trying to make myself like more wary of okay, what's my limit before I'm just like forcing myself. Cause hey, this is the kind of forcing yourself where you gotta be aware of it and you gotta make sure you just you deal with it in the right way. Cause like I don't want to force myself to stream longer than I don't want to, but I do want to force myself to start streaming if I'm feeling this sort of like mental blockage because of anxiety. Those are two different situations of forcing myself. One where I have to, and the other where I probably should pay attention and just, you know, not force myself. What can I do this really quick? Hmm. I guess all of this is just me just laying it out. This whole stream I was just like I've just been like laying it out. And that's fine. These are stuff that I have wanted to talk about. Except well, the only person I've been talking to about this what it has been myself to myself until now.
Talking to yourself about yourself to yourself, it's a way to get crazy, but healthy.
Um sure. We'll go with that. Uh Another thing too though, if I'm being completely honest, I think one of the things that just helps me with streaming is actually just having somebody to talk to. And yes, this just goes back to the whole thing about um, me having to learn how to just have conversations on the fly, even with no one there, even if just to myself. I just gotta learn how to do that, you know? uh, it's a process. I probably won't get it down until months down the line, but hey, it's fine. Progress is progress. I don't even know why I'm looking through like just these characters now. Like to be completely fair, I really don't care about some of these characters. At least now. In the beginning, I probably did because like, wow, new game. Ooh, I'm so interested in everything, and now it's like I've fought so many of you guys before, and now I'm just like, yeah. Man, I think in total, I've spent in both versions of the game because I first played this on console. I've spent almost 500 hours in this game. So, okay, well, 500 hours, and I still play like play mediocrely, but hey, I have never said that I was a great game player. I just have fun. Actually, say how How long are you actually going to be in, like, in the hospital, David? I feel like you told me that, but I feel like you've told me this before. I just keep forgetting. Big yawn again. Man, that happens a lot. Holy crap. Give me one moment. Got a text message. All right, cool. Yeah, I just got a message. Just got a text from the cousin. Anyway, let's see. Is there a quick 10-minute mission I can just do that I'm actually interested in? Okay, legit. I don't know. I'm probably just gonna go and screw around in the dojo then. You will likely be going home tomorrow. Okay, cool. Well, I hope your time there is fine. I hope the hospital staff were pretty good about the whole thing. How long is Nioh 2's endgame? Well, as long as you make it. That was also a big yawn again. So the thing about Nioh 2's endgame is that, well, when you beat the game, you unlock another difficulty setting where you play through the game again, but harder, so it's New Game Plus. Then you go into the equivalent of New Game Plus Plus, and so on until you hit Way of the Nioh. Once you hit Way of the Nioh, you play through the game again, and then you unlock something called the Underworld. And then via the Underworld, that's where your actual endgame is, where you go down, I believe, 108 floors of randomly generated sections of each like stage in the game, and accompanying bosses every so often. And then once you get past that, then you actually get to the abyss. Or was it the underworld? Or is it the abyss first and then the underworld? One of those two. The so the second part of this is basically 30 floors of even harder um enemies and bosses until you reach a point where the amount of bosses you have to face each time you do enter a boss arena is about like 3 bosses in a row. And once you hit 30, that means you basically reached like the end. But reaching the end is not necessarily the end game. Really, if you're asking me, the end game for Nioh 2 is just getting catered out gear, and then and that's basically what it boils down to. Just getting the best weapons and armor and builds that you can. And then I guess after that point, you can probably try to beat the deaths. Oh, it's called the deaths, yeah. You try to beat the deaths, like, floor up to floor, like, 30. And then after that, I mean, there's not really much to do. So, Nioh 2's endgame can be very long. It has a very long endgame. Is it going to be varied? I mean, not really, but the end game is gonna be just one where it really like helps you develop your skill in the game. That's really the point where your skill really develops in the game, because enemies, they can hit really hard, and you probably want to get good enough to not get hit so often, or else you'll just explode. Oh yeah, I don't blame those guys for like hyping up Nioh 2. It's actually a really good game with a really good combat system. There are some criticism of the game that I do like to give, but for the most part, like, the gameplay is really good. It has a very it has a pretty decent barrier to entry though, which definitely like is a deterrent for like a lot of the casual player base of the game. Like the barrier to entry for like Nioh is pretty significant. But once you get past that point and then you start to really like figure out how the game works and you start to like get better gear, you know, that classic stuff, then the game like feels more manageable. And then once you get to a point in the game where you start to get really good, that's when the real satisfaction out of the combat comes in. But then that also shows you how imbalanced the game actually is in terms of, well, just enemy balancing compared to like the player, because this game does not have really good like balancing in regards to enemies. uh, it's not a case like Sekiro where everything is just one fluid, nice like motion of combat. This game is like they give you all these tools, but then to compensate it, they try to make sure enemies like have counters to the amount of tools that you got, but they do it in a way that's like not even remotely like fair, because you got human bosses in the game that like have super armor on a lot of attacks. They get just boss only versions of like moves that are modified in a way that's like really not that fair. Balancing is not really this game's forte. But aside from that, the satisfaction like from the combat at the end of the day is a really big selling point. That's why I recommend it. This game has great combat. In fact, I would say that it's up to par with Souls, but not in the way that you think where I'm actually comparing the two. I'm talking about in terms of how satisfying it is. Because Souls is satisfying in its own way, but I think Nioh is also equally satisfying, but in a different way. You think of getting the PS5 versions of Nioh 2? Yeah, to be completely yeah. And if you're going to do that, if you do intend to play both Nioh and Nioh 2, get start with Nioh 1 first. Cause Nioh 2 really does give you like more tools to really flesh out like your gameplay. Nioh 1, it's I would say Nioh 1 is, how do I put this? Nioh 1 is less balanced, but in a different way. Nioh 1 is definitely less balanced, but in a different way. Like, you have a really powerful safety net in that game, in the form of, like, well, actually, I'm not gonna spoil you on it, since you are planning on playing the game. But you have a really good safety net in the game. That's what I'm gonna say. You can really rely on it. Whereas in Nioh 2, it's not really something to rely on. It's basically there as a panic button. But I would also say that the bosses in Nioh 1 starting out might actually be harder than Nioh 2. And that's basically all I'll say on the matter. That's basically all I will say on the matter. uh, okay. Ah, man. It's already 9 o'clock. Well, at least on my end. Well, eh. I guess Lee really never did make it tonight. That's fine. He'll probably make it another night, and then I'll probably stream that session with him. But I guess I did say this is the cutoff point, so I'm going to basically make this the cutoff point. I gotta really hammer it home to me that I need to like temper myself when it comes to this stuff. So I'm gonna end the stream here.
You had a
And
sign off prepared?
no, I'm just probably
What
just
the
going.
heck?
Yeah, I don't have a sign off at all. I'm just
Flip your hair, blink your eyes, turn this nice and never die.
I this model does not have the rigging for that. All I can really just say is
Gotta feel it in your throat, feel it in your body, feel it in your coat. Trying to do things that rhyme. I don't know.
I'm going to go and end the stream. Thanks for dropping by, guys. I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow. I'll probably drop a message. Well, I'll probably drop like a tweet about it or something. Like I said before, I plan on making a schedule. But well, I don't know when that'll be. At some point down the line I will, just to try it out. Yeah. But anyway, I'm probably going to go and sign off now. Gonna go and review the VOD and see how the stream quality is and see what I can do to improve it. But in the meantime, I'm off. Have a good minute just looking at my shitty standby screen. Might not drop in all the time. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, look, I did say that I'm going. Even if like usuals aren't going to drop by the stream, like I still gotta like develop my ability to just talk even when no one's there. So hey, anything works in the end. But anyway, here's the standby screen. Um, I'll stream again when I stream again.